Hola. So, we're going to do something a little bit different. We've been doing majority of our mindful movement minis. The last two have been seated. So this time we're going to do some standing movement. And my intention for this one is if you've been sitting for a long period of time, if you've been crocheting or drawing, working on your computer, whatever you've been, even just sitting and watching TV for a little while and you start to get antsy and you're like, oh, I need some movement. Feeling a little bit of stiffness, this is to get some more movement fluidity back into your body and kind of shake everything out, getting you ready to go off, or just, to sit back down and watch more TV, whatever. So I do want to have some wrist movements in here because for me, it's helpful with crochet, with typing, with drawing, with writing, all of those things. My wrists take a big brunt of it. So we're going to start with some wrist movement. We're just going to clasp our hands together in this way, and we're just going to do some circles. Let's do 5 in each direction. You can also get some gentle movements in your hips in this way as well. So just going back and forth. From there, let's bring our hands to the side, kind of shake them out a little bit. However you want to, you can move it up to your shoulders, elbows, arms out. Deep breath. Now let's get some movement into our hips. So standing with a nice good base, feet flat on the floor, and we're just gonna move our hips around in a circle. We're just gonna do a few circles here. Stop at the top, go back the other way, around. We're not bending our knees too much. They are not locked out. Don't ever lock out your knees. Just moving our hips, not our shoulders. Cool. Back to the center. Now we're gonna move the top of our body. So again, keeping those hips as stable as you can. And we're just going to move forward. Think about drawing a circle with the top of your head. Back and forward. Other direction. Again. Perfect. All right, now let's move those arms, bringing them up. Exhale. Down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Looking up. And exhale down. Let's do some twists. I'm all about the twisting because I think so much we're moving front and back, and it's necessary to also move side to side. Helpful for our spine, helpful for our joints, helpful for us to, kind of get out of this backwards and forward type movements. So we're just going to move, twist over to the side, make sure to move your neck as well. Same thing, arms out. Look over that shoulder. We're also moving our neck. Going as far as is comfortable for you. Do not push yourself past that. This is a stretch. This is to get nice movement in. This is not a workout. Good. All right. Now, last but not least, we're going to do some hinges. I really like these if I have been sitting for a long time. Hinges are a little bit more of a difficult move, but I believe in you all, and we're going to take it step by step, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a safe way. So, and I'm going to show you from the side so you know. So we want to have a nice, good, tall posture. So we're going to tuck those hips in, sit nice and straight, pull that neck, shoulders, chest up. You want a nice flat spine. So from here, full feet on the ground, and all we're going to do is think about touching our hips to a wall behind us. And we're just going to come back, slight bend in those knees, bring it back. You should start to feel a little bit of pulling on your hamstrings and your glutes. Bring yourself back up. Again, this is going to be wherever you feel good to go. Do not push yourself here. We're just getting some movement in, especially to those hamstrings. Pushing our hips back. I'll show you from the front. Again, nice and tall, shoulders back. Chest is high, hips are under, slight bend in those knees, and all we're doing is bringing ourselves back. Keeping that head in that same position. You should feel a little bit of pulling, a little bit of stretching in your hamstrings. Hamstrings right back here. So it can be anywhere from here all the way down to here. So just going back and forth. Do as many as you want to. You can even use a wall behind you to help you get the movement and feel how it is, because a lot of times people will end up bending and doing this versus this. and we are hinging backwards. I have a whole video on all of that too on my YouTube, so I'll link it there if you want to know a little bit more about hinging, deadlifting type of stuff. Hope it helps.